simply was the best they were. He was everything. He designed guitars. He designed electronics. He was the greatest songwriter there were. And I don't think anybody ever played any more the guitar than he did.
In the 1950s, Hank Garland was a member of Nashville's A-Team, an elite group of studio musicians who backed up the top performers in town. Elvis Presley, the Everly Brothers, Patsy Cline, Hank Williams, Roy Orbison, George Jones, Jim Reeves, Brenda Lee, Eddie Arnold.
Elvis Presley taught the world with him. He did all his work. He arranged his stuff, you know, and he played some live concerts with him. But he was every one of them was the same, from Roy Orbison or Jim Reeves, Patsy Cline, all of them. He was part of all of them. He was part of all their music.
He came to Nashville as a teenager from a small town in South Carolina, playing the Grand Ole Opry at just 15 years old. His talent was evident early on, and he picked up his nickname, Sugarfoot, from his big hit, the Sugarfoot Rag. He was still in his teens. Hank was cocky and hot-tempered, too big to be contained by Nashville. He ventured into jazz, pushing for more rights for recording musicians, talking about setting up a new studio in Miami. His career ended suddenly in 1961 after a car crash that his brother Billy believes was suspicious. He was seriously injured. Electroshock treatments after the crash left him even worse off.
He was the man of music. If anybody wanted to hit records, you'd see Hank. He could do it. He could put hooks in it to make people buy the record. But there were people, he told my dad somebody was trying to kill him. The story was that what they put out, he was chasing his wife down the road in a car, and his tire blew out, and he got brain damage. That's not true at all. Hank was thrown out of the car, and he didn't die. He didn't die, so they took him to the hospital, and from there they took him to the sanatorium and started giving him shock treatments. And they did a series of shock treatments and they would ask him, what made you do this song? How'd you write this song? And if he said anything, they would go back to shock his brains until he went to a 2-year-old and they let him go. So I was with him while he was on top. And when I got him again, he had a mind of a 2-year-old. So, I took care of him, and I kept him hid for 10 years. No one knew where he was, because I thought somebody would probably end up killing him.
Hank Garland spent much of the rest of his life living with his brother Billy, the last 15 years or so in Orange Park, where he is now buried. He died in 2004 at 74 years old.
It's amazing what he did in his lifetime, in a short lifetime.
The movie about Hank Garland, called Crazy, kicks off the Jacksonville Film Festival Thursday. Hank is portrayed by Waylon Payne, who played Jerry Lee Lewis in Walk the Line, the Johnny Cash story. Billy Garland is hoping the film gets his brother's story out to a wide audience and puts some heat on the Nashville music industry, which he suspects was the cause of Hank's sudden fall from the top.
It's hard to take a man's lifetime and put it in an hour and 50 minutes or whatever in a movie, but they've done a great job by putting some truth into this movie about Hank and what he did, and how he was struggling to deal with it. I think people will enjoy this for sure. Best kept secret is now not a secret anymore. It's a closure, a big closure. I asked him when he was in the hospital, when he was in the intensive care, about don't die, wait around and see the movie, and he told me he'd see it from the big screen. So that's